Hello everybody and welcome to week 8 of my half marathon training. That means there are only 14 weeks left until the big day, which still, on the one hand, sounds like a lot, and on the other, really doesn't. I can't believe 8 weeks have gone by already. This was a long, easy run for me of 6K, and I did it at a very controlled and slow pace, and it's the longest continuous run I've ever done. I didn't take any walking breaks in that one. Came home and refueled, and then we took our kids out for dessert. So we found this new place in town, and I got a white chocolate brownie, shared most of it with my husband, but it was delicious. And then we just enjoyed the city skyline for a little bit. On to the next day, and it was another long run of 7K, so I had to fuel up first.
Hey, look at the sunshine and the blue sky and the mostly clear path. I am so happy with this. A little less happy with how intervals are going. Just need to confirm, yes, that is another walking break. I've got one more minute. And then my last set of 4 by 400 between 6:30 and 7-minute kilometer pace. These intervals are rough today. I'm a little tired, legs are feeling a little heavy, but I'm gonna keep pushing through, hope for the best. So far it's going better than the last time, so we're good. Okay, gotta catch my breath and get this done. Okay, intervals are done. Didn't go super great, but I at least made the old college try on all of them, so I'll count it as a win, I guess. I didn't completely walk any of them. I did walk some portions of the last ones, but again, whatever. It's all progress, not perfection. Now I'm just doing my cool down, and then I'm done for the day. Another one done.
Later in the week, I also got my hair done, but after I did a 7-kilometer training run. And then pair number 1 of 2 new pairs of running shoes. The other pair I will show next week. Pair number 1 arrived. These are the new Balance Fuel Cell Super Comp trainers, version 1, which came out in 2022. So I managed to score a great deal on them, saving about $80. They have a ton of foam and then that carbon plate running the entire length of the midsole. If you're interested in the tech, they have a 47 millimeter heel height. The toe is 39 millimeters, so there is an 8 millimeter drop. The tongue is nice and stretchy, very thin, but nothing feels too thin, if you will, and incredibly squishy, but with good stability because of that metal plate in them. I have only done 1 run so far, but I'm excited to do more because they're so comfy.
It was sunny when I left my house, and there is no wind at home. It is no longer sunny, and it is very windy. I'm regretting the hat choice and the fact that I didn't bring gloves. I got too cocky with the 0 degrees Celsius temperature reading. Classic rookie Canadian mistake. So just did 5K in the new shoes. I was worried that they were going to be too small, but they're perfectly fine. There's no pressure here. My toes aren't cramped at all. I would probably, if I was to reorder them, go half a size or keep the 10 and go wide. One of the two, just for a little bit of extra room, but the 10 in the regular medium width is completely workable. I just wanted to point out some of the creasing that's going on just after 5K. I'm not concerned about it, but you can see just how much compression there is in here. And yet, because it has that like steel plate going the entire distance, while I was running, it still felt very stable underfoot. Like I didn't feel like my feet were wobbling around. So overall, very, very comfortable. This is the version 1. They've just released the 3rd version, so you can probably get the 2nd version, which is probably upgraded tech, and it's still probably at a discounted rate, but I'm quite happy with them. Sizing issues aside, like I said, not a problem with the size that I got, but I would probably go a half size bigger given the chance.
Later that night, we rounded out our week by taking the kids to a new arcade that's open downtown. It's like $5 a person and you play all you want. You don't actually have to put coins into the machines. A ton of like retro old school stuff. It was just a really interesting place to visit. And I'm not much of an arcade game fan, to be honest. However, I do love me some pinball. So I found quite a few of them to play, and my husband caught some footage of me and was kind of blown away by the score that I managed to receive. I have no idea how I did it, but I was impressed. So there we go. That is this week. I will see you next week. Bye.